This video training is on the calendar portion of the Vessel Service Solutions application. To access the calendar, click on the calendar button on your dashboard or the calendar button on the side panel. Many features of the calendar are actually set in the Preferences section of the Calendar tab. That portion is covered in the Preferences training video. There are two tabs in this section, the Calendar view and the Events view, which is a list of all of the events that show up on the Calendar view. To update the events list, you can click the Update Events List button, which may take a few moments because it's going to be importing data from the maintenance logs and from the orders, as well as the events that you've already set up or added in this list. You can filter this list by the fields across the top of the page, such as the title, like typing in a reference ID and clicking in the blank space. Click the All button to reset the filters. You can also filter by staff by clicking the drop-down menu. Categories show up in different colors as set in the Preferences section, and you can apply more than one filter to this list. These filters are different than the filters on the Calendar tab, which we will cover shortly. To edit an entry, click on the pencil next to the entry. There's a checkbox to determine if you want it to show up on the calendar, as well as if it's an all-day event. Edit any of the information by clicking in the field and choosing or typing the change and clicking in the blank space. There are drop-downs for both personnel and for category, and then click Continue. If this is an event that is not related to a maintenance log or a work order, you'll only have the option to continue. Other entries that are related to an order have an additional button where you can actually click to view the source of the information, in this case, which is the order reference number 8. If the calendar event is actually a maintenance log, when you click to edit and then choose View Source, it will go to the maintenance log schedule. Any new schedules or orders will show up in the calendar list. To add a new event that's not an order or a maintenance schedule, click the plus symbol and enter in the information. You can also use the scroll bar to find events quickly. To delete an event, click on the red X and choose Delete or Cancel. The Calendar tab has several options for your individual preference. There's a refresh button as well as the filters across the top. The current default is the month view, but you can change it to any of these options, such as the list view, which is grouped by date and summarized compared to the list in the Events tab. You can also view by week or view by day. In all views, you can navigate to the next segment by using these arrows, or you can jump right to today's date by clicking Today. In the month view, sometimes there are more entries in the day than can be visibly shown, and you'll see that notification here. The colors are set in the Preferences section and can be filtered by choosing the category. You can also filter by user. Choose All to reset the filters. You can even resize the window if you wanted to see more than what was showing on the screen. The calendar view on the iPad is very similar to the desktop view. Choose Calendar from the dashboard menu. You have the calendar and the Events tab at the top. The arrow icon will take you to that related record of orders or maintenance logs. Tap on Menu and Calendar to go back to the view. You still have the filter options and the category options and the user options to change what is shown on the calendar. You can navigate to the next sections by clicking the arrows. To edit an event, tap on the event in the calendar view and change any information. Be sure to check out the other training videos for the rest of the segments on the Vessel Service Solutions application.